Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're going to be talking about Doom 64. I'm really excited that this game is getting a re-release because of the new Doom game coming out. But I couldn't wait any longer. I decided to get Midway's 1997 Doom 64. I never played this game growing up. Reason being is I thought it would be a direct copy of the first Doom game on the Nintendo 64. And boy was I wrong. Now first things first, you are definitely going to want to remap these buttons to play in a way that's usable because the controls haven't aged well. Or if you're smart and you're playing with one of these, you're still going to need to remap them. Now, this version of the game does feature freshly drawn enemies. They're still the same characters you know and love from the first few games, but they have an all new appearance. This game also features memory card saves, and if you don't have a memory card on your N64, it will give you passwords for each level you're up to. And unfortunately, there are no mid-level saves. And because there are passwords, that means there are cheat codes. Does anybody else miss cheat codes as much as I do? I love having the cheat codes on. I love having all the guns at the first level. And that'll prepare me to put the game on the hardest difficulty imaginable. This version of Doom is a lot more puzzly and a lot more exploration based than your stock standard run and gun Doom game. Due to certain technical limitations, the amount of enemies on screen is pretty limited. But on the flip side, if you look at the first-person shooters from Nintendo 64 generation, a lot of them have not aged well. But Doom, which was considered at the time the least graphically impressive, might have aged the best. What do I mean by this? If you've ever played GoldenEye or Perfect Dark, there is a lot of slowdown when there's a lot going on the screen. That doesn't happen in this game because they stuck to 2D graphics. And this is the most graphically impressive version of Doom for its time. It wasn't until Doom 3 where we got one that had better graphics than this. Another good thing about this game is it features 32 levels. With 32 levels, you're getting a fair chunk of game. The best thing about the N64 was all the multiplayer games. This version of Doom, however, it's single player only. It would have been awesome to have a co-op feature, but I don't know, maybe the remaster that's coming out soon will have it. As for the soundtrack, Enter Doom's Gate is one of my favourite video game soundtracks of all time. It's nowhere to be seen here, but the tone of this particular game goes with a more eerie type of soundtrack, and it totally suits the environment. When all is said and done, I can say that Doom 64 is playable today. It has aged extremely well. I'm going to highly recommend that if you have any history with this franchise, that you go ahead and download this game when it comes out. Or even get it on the 64. If you grew up with the N64 and you're totally used to the controller, this game is 100% worth playing. So what did you think about Doom 64? Have you played it? Are you an OG Doom fan? Let me know in the comments below. Tell me all about your history with the franchise. This game is a highly recommend in my books. That's all from me. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe. See ya.